This is a giant Montana wild zucchini. So funny story that goes along with this. I was driving home and one of my neighbors said, hey, you want some zucchini? I said, oh yeah, sure. And he gave me this and said, it is a wild Montana zucchini, and it is gigantic. I don't know if you can see this thing, but it's huge. So what I did is I cut the bottom so it's going to lay flat. Anybody can you guys guess what we're making today? Candles. So we had made candles the other day. We did an acorn squash here that we poured a sheep milk homemade handmade candle in there, and we did an apple cinnamon candle. That one I have already fed to my sheep because the apple tends to go bad a lot faster, and of course I took the cinnamon sticks out so that the sheep didn't eat the cinnamon sticks. I don't know that they would eat them though. And then I did styrofoam pumpkins. So this one, you cut the styrofoam out and you pour your candle wax in a votive because you don't want to be putting your wax in styrofoam. It just does not sound like a good idea. So the smaller ones you cut all the way through. It just depends on the size of the votive that you're using, but like a regular 2-inch one, the little styrofoam pumpkins you can cut all the way through, and then the taller ones you won't go quite all the way through. And if you want to check out that video, it's available on the website shepherdlikeagirl.com/fall, and you can view that there. So what we're going to do today with the giant wild Montana squash zucchini is I think I'm going to do 4 different holes for candle, and hopefully we get it done before my candle wax sets, because that happened if you guys have been following me live. Yeah. So you don't want your candle wax to set up hard before you're ready to pour. So let me see what I can do here. So in case you're watching this and you've never heard of me before and you have no idea who I am, my name is Amika, and I am the head sheep concierge at Copia Cove Icelandic Sheep. And all that really means is I'm a shepherd. I have a flock of Icelandic sheep here in Montana, and they keep me pretty busy along with my 3-year-old daughter. And I really love making crafts out of their milk, fiber, and pelts. So what I'm doing is I cut the top off of this guy, and I'm just going to put it back down in the squash because I don't really want wax going down in where the seed is, because it gets a little hollow and you just don't want to waste all that wax going down in there. So because of my love of crafting and my passion for having a sustainable business with my sheep, I started crafting with my sheep products, with my milk fiber and the sheepskins. And I also want all of my sheep friends to make money with their sheep as well. So I started the group DIY Sheep Crafts. So you can find that. It's a private group on Facebook. You'll have to ask to join and answer a couple questions for me to join that group. But that's where you're going to find all the super helpful tips on what to do with your sheep milk and your sheep fleece and your sheep skins. You'll get tons of ideas, and you'll connect with all these like-minded crafters. So whether you have sheep or not, it's a great place to go if you want try your hand at more crafts and get great ideas and share great ideas. It's a wonderful, helpful, active community. So you can find that at DIY Sheep Crafts on Facebook. So in case you're wondering what we're doing right now, we are making a centerpiece for your fall table. And this is a wild Montana zucchini. So it is giant, it is absolutely huge. I am not a small person and it absolutely dwarfs me. So it's huge. So we're going to make a centerpiece for your fall table. Now this is great for, you know, it'll probably last a week, maybe. So you want to, you know, make it and then use it while you're entertaining over the weekend. My recommendation, if you're using it for a centerpiece on a table that you'll be eating at, you want to use an unscented candle wax in there. You don't want to scent it, because if you're enjoying a nice meal that you slaved all day to make, you don't want to be smelling scented candle. You want to be smelling your yummy food. So that's my personal recommendation. If you're going to be using your candle for something else, you know, to lighten the mood of an event, or, you know, for a little cocktail party or something, then go bonkers with the pumpkin spice. I'm all about pumpkin spice right now. I love that fall's around the corner and there's pumpkin spice everything right now. So I've cut out my 4 little areas for my candle. And let's see how I did on my wax. Hopefully it's not set. Oop, it is just, I think, just perfect. So what I'm doing, it's pretty close to setting. So what I'm doing right now is setting my wick. So I just put a little bit of wax in the bottom, and it's just enough to cover that tab on your wick. So then your wick should stick a little bit to the bottom, because when you pour your wax for the whole candle, then you might see your tab coming up and you really don't want that. And I have a little bit of a hole here, so I'm going to patch it with some extra zucchini. So this one I cut down a little too far, and the wax is going down into the seed part of the zucchini. So I'm going to add my sheep milk. And like I said, I'm going pumpkin spice crazy right now. So I'm adding my pumpkin spice fragrance. Give that a little stir. Coco doesn't want me stirring, if you can hear her. Coco is my trusty guardian dog. She's ridiculous, but we love her. My guess is that there's a cat outside. So then I put the clothespin in to hold the wick up straight while the wax sets. and it smells like yummy pumpkin pie in here right now. So what I'm calling this is Zucchini Bread. This is my Zucchini Bread candle. Got a little overboard with the wax there, which is totally fine. Just adds to that artistic aesthetic, right? So there's that. Gorgeous. You can totally decorate it with your fall stuff around your table. And I also want to tell you guys, you can get in on the challenge. So if you haven't heard about my challenge, it is a fall challenge. It is for any kind of crafter. You don't have to be a sheep crafter. I will be using sheep milk and sheep fiber in the crafts, but I will give you substitutions for those things. So if you don't have fiber or sheep milk around, you can always substitute something, and I'll let you know exactly what you can substitute. I was going to pour more, but I actually need to warm it up. See, it's set pretty well. So we just did this in the nick of time. So if you want to join the challenge, you can go to shepherdlikeagirl.com. There's a link to it in the post for this video. And you want to go shepherdlikeagirl.com/fall to get in on that. It's absolutely free. It starts on Tuesday, September 5th, the day after Labor Day. And I will be shooting out one craft tutorial a day to you with in your email inbox, and I'll be doing it with video. The supply lists for the crafts I will be sending you in your email on Friday. So this Friday, so you'll have all Labor Day weekend to do your craft shopping for the 5 crafts. So you won't be like, oh, I want to do it along with you, or I have questions, and then you run out of craft stuff. You don't have enough, all the materials that you need. So definitely sign up at the link, shepherdlikeagirl.com/fall. If you have any questions, you can post them in the comments, and I will go back in and answer those for you. So again, this challenge is for any crafter. You don't have to be advanced. This is for beginners. This is for families. My daughter Madison, she does start preschool next week. Oh my goodness, she's getting so big. But she will be helping me with some of the craft projects, so you will see her. And you don't have to have sheep or sheep materials around to do all these crafts. So 5 great crafts, easy, the whole family can join in. I will see you at shepherdlikeagirl.com/fall. When you join the challenge, you'll be getting an email from me. Thanks, guys.